the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. Absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards, what a drive that was. F1, watch out.
Go on out then.
Well, that's a handy shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Wonderful shot.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's currently in a share of top spot. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Not bad. That's nicely done. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh, right by the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
I like the look of this. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently has a share of second place. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Wonderfully played. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Launched that one into space. Wow.
This one heading towards the green.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And back to the course with the live action. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Looking better.
Oh, so close. A par putt on the table.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Currently 1 under for the round. The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Yeah.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 185 yards. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Going for less club here.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. Okay, that'll work.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
And this putt to move into first place. That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
What a disappointment. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. A bit too much pace on that one. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This for par.
That will work. Just one off the lead after that hole. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
That's tiny. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. Can share the lead here if you can hold this putt. Ooh.
Oh, 12.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This is on a great line.
Well played. And that will take him to 2 under. Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Ko.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? A couple under at this stage, currently tied for first place. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back nine.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Nice out the rough here.
Good shot there, Beamer. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This putt is from 14 feet. That was a gallant attempt. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Downhill par threes, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
I don't mind the look of this.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And this one is for his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, the 12th, the par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Oh, that was pure.
Oh, Jesus. Well done.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And that makes him tied for first. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Going with the 4-iron here.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This one's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
That should find the fairway. Don't overclub when playing to a green well below your feet. It's always a smart play to club down a bit. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that one just missed the hole. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. The power play, you got to love it.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Ouch, that hurts. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This one's tracking. The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
Leading by a couple after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko close behind them.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 17th.
Bloody hell.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. From around 140 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a good-looking shot there. Never known a pro who doesn't like a 63. Let's hold this putt. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
That will drive you bats.
It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. PGATour2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent is Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the first.
Pretty good shot there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. And that's how you roll the rock.
Well, that's delightful. Underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for first. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Well, this should be unpredictable.
That dog will hunt.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
All right, bold. I like this play.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
And should find the surface. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Good looking shot this. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Here's Lexi Thompson.
Wynn moving right to left on this shot.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's well played. Pin high. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Stop.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That's frustrating. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. It's time to step onto the tee here at the fifth.
par 4. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Well, this should find the short grass. Sitting at 2 under par, currently in top spot. Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is their look at birdie.
Oh.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field, alongside Xander Schauffele. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Sitting at 2 under, in a share of the lead. Well struck. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Oh.
Right by the hole. If you can make this one, it's for par. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Playing their 4th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
No.
Wow, what happened there?
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
How close was that to going down?
Fuck off.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, just missed. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
What's in front of them, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
This one has eyes for the hole. But what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Penny's down there.
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Birdie at the last. This for another. This one looking really good.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment. Stonking drive there.
Second shot here at the 10th. Attaboy, good shot. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
8 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Hey, that's a chance. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Tee shot is looking good here. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the 4-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Certainly hard putt, that. He sits in first position. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Oh, nice looking putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm a close second. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
An opportunity here for Lexi Thompson. And back to the play, shall we? Currently -5. Currently leading. Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Oh, well played. Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. You like that, didn't you? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's tracking.
Oh.
And this putt coming up for his par.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey.
Oh, yeah.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Now 2 shots up after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor.
And
Not worse.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Oh, that's too bad. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. This looks good. For the par. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang
I'm
on?
undefeated all
Here
season.
we are at the 17th tee.
Players looking for a fast finish
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah.
the par 5, 550 yards.
I've won everything,
Second shot
so-
does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss.
It's-
Your
it's,
second shot
harder than
around
the other
this
ones,
green
too.
must
You've got to
make
fit your clubs
birdie
up and all sorts
for the
of
players in the field.
I've got the best set. I've got
Richard find the
TaylorMade.
cut stuff.
All the whole set. If you go on sponsors, go on TaylorMade and stay with them just for the clubs, and they give you all the clubs right when you finish it.
Sitting at 5 under par
But you
in
have
their
to
round.
pay
Outright first here.
$2,700 for the set of irons, but they give you can unlock the other one. They give you the putter and they give you the chipping.
No, I'm going to redo my career, start and play 4 rounds. I'm starting.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm going to start doing it properly. Can you see it?
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Time to turn our attention to Lexi Thompson. Okay, let's get back to the action. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, so close. Putting for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Quality shot, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Had a fantastic drive.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Hold this putt, and then he can sign off on an impressive 64.
This has a real chance.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And as we recap the day's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Gorilla glue in, glue the wall plug in on its own, leave it for the rest of the day, and then screw the screws back in it, and it won't come out.
Okay, okay. The way you were saying it, I thought I had to put the whole thing back in.
Watch when you put your Gorilla glue in, because it runs like buggery down your wall, so yeah. Yeah, it will work, because it's like your outside tap, that's been alright. Yeah, it's back cabinet. Huh? In the yeah? What? I'm looking at what, yeah, go on. It's in the cupboard, you find it. Shoe polish cupboard. Shoe polish cupboard, yeah. And light bulbs and all that.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages.
Have you seen where you set your name? When you put your name on, you get your caddy with your second name on, so you can have anything you want. You can have anything you want on there. Oh, so you can have wraps around.
What is my? Oh yeah, his caddy's called Eliza.
Eliza.
Yeah, because it's like Lizzie.
Lizzie. You can put Elizabeth on, or put Lizzie on.
I didn't know you could actually name it really.
No, name the back of my
I can put Chelsea FC on the back of mine if I want to. It fits.
Right, the caddy would have my second name on the back.
Yeah.
So it's got K on the back.
Yeah.
Right, yes, that's perfect.
Is that the right size?
Yeah, a bit bigger, yeah.
Going and going and going.
Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Another thing is you've got to bring your mum when you get home, because the tickets
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Ooh, that's not good.
This would be a great up and down.
Don't bother about it. I just found out.
she might be like, don't bother about it like that. Yeah, just think that. Just say, your mum does do that.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Play golf.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
He got no sense of humour, has he? Oh, yeah.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
It was on a good line.
Oh, God.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at 8 overall.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Oh.
Setting up in the first cut.
Oh, front place bunker. Yeah.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Don't need it, don't I need it on. Yeah.
7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice stroke. Yeah, you like that right off the blade. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's head over to Xander Schauffele. And now we can take a look at how that wonderful play affects the leaderboard. And as we take a look at the 4th hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
You should have done it when Mark was here.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oh, bloody hell.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Ooh, that almost went down. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
This one is chewing fiber.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently at -3 for the event. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Nicely done.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
It might be an ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
That's tracking. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. Should find the green. Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. Whew. And let's see what that super shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The ninth is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Going with the 5-wood. That was a bit of a miscue.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Well, Rich, this is a great position to be in, tied in top spot as we head into the back nine.
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
As we begin the second nine, Rich, the back nine starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
Great shot.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Yeah, quality shot, that. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Now leading by 1 shot. Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Handy effort, that one.
They've chosen to club down here.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
This one's looking good. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Nicely done.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's on a great line. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 150 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 9-iron.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 4-iron here. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. It's on a good line. And there it is. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 7. Outstanding shot. High quality. And this putt is for a final score. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, how good was that?
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Opting for the 5-iron. That's some good golf right there. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
right by the hole. 16 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently in 3rd place.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This shot from 120 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's in a share of 5th position. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
That one's heading down Broadway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Opting for the 6-iron.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
And he's hit that inside the range. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Woo, back there, Horsey. Oh, well done. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, well played.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. You've arrived at a par 5. Not a bad line, this one.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Putting for the big bird here. The birdie with big wings. Oh, I like the look of this. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, John Rahmer's right behind them. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. A couple under at this stage. Currently in top spot. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic. Putting for birdie here. It was on a good line. Putting for a par here. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm a close second. We have a par 3 on this one. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. This one started out on a good line. Yeah, nicely holed. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Sitting at 2 under par, currently in the lead. Opting for the 5-wood. Playing within their comfort zone there. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 3 under. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 11th. Not bad. From about 200 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 4 feet to the cup. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in the lead. Oh, just skinned the hole, that one. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it? This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This is buckets. Let's return to live play now. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Looking really good, this one. Ouch, that hurts. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, John Rahm is right behind them. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wonderfully played. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie. This really looks good.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's tidy. Second shot here on the 15th. How close was that to going down? Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Now 4 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Wow, what a shot. 11 feet left to the hole. Oh, so close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm a close second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Looks good off the blade. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
And coming up well short.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great.
Well, you got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.